So exciting day today. Many things are happening. So the block is now stripped down and it's going to take a trip to S&G cars, and they are going to try and take out the oil galley plugs. That's well, from YouTube it looks really simple, so probably a 5-minute job, hey? And after that the block is going to go down to a local machine shop. It's going to get a nice hot bath, and then hopefully that's going to come back looking all shiny. They're going to tell me the condition of the block as well, and there's going to be some head work, possibly involving some words like valves and valve stems and that sort of thing, but we'll see how far we get. So it's officially galley plug removal day. Okay, so let's test out my homemade DIY wonderful little valve removal tool thing. Let's see how it goes. Let's just start on this one, see how it goes. Okay, that's not working particularly well. Okay, let's try again with some brute force. Let's see if a hammer helps. Hammer did not help. Hammer did help. Straight out. And the little keepers, little collets in there. Fantastic. Enjoying that a lot. So much success have I had that I've managed to get quite a few of them out, which is very happy. And I'm just going to carry on trying to break the engine with a hammer. See if this keeps working. Yes, it keeps working. That's absolutely fantastic. Just goes to show DIY tools for the win. Get the second one out. Of course that one's going to be stuck in. Just hooking out the keeper there with my trusty little pick tool. Which one's that going into? This bucket here. Drop that one in there, get the magnets back up the top. Rinse and repeat. Second one comes out. Literally the greatest living tool ever made by a human being. Fantastic. Okay, moving on to the other side. I managed to get all the valves out. Well, I say all the valves out. I'm managing to get all the valves out. They look absolutely horrific, but I think, oh, what's this side? This is the exhaust side. So I'm going to assume that because it's the exhaust side, they would naturally be covered in a whole bunch more crap than the inlet side. However, this one is not enjoying life. I don't think a valve should be that tight. Oh well, that's one side out. Now to rinse and repeat, I suppose. Usually there's nothing more dangerous than the statement, let's see if this thing I saw on YouTube works. But I'm just going to see if these valves clean up at all, because they look absolutely crap and like I need to get some new ones. But we're doing everything on a budget, so let's just see if this will clean any crap off. Average household Scotch-Brite. So that appears to have gotten absolutely nothing off that valve. It is still caked in shit. And yeah, may need to go back to the drawing board on that one. Or just might need to go for a set of new valves. I mean, that would be the obvious choice, but That's not how we like to do things on an absolute budget. Give it another bash, see if it works. Yeah, very little at all. I might have to get some carbon remover, just maybe soak them in that, see if that works. Go from there. Might try some oven cleaner. Yeah, might try some oven cleaner, see if that works. So, as I like to end these videos, like I'm a proper YouTuber, what have I learned? Well, I've learned a few things, actually. So, I've firstly learned that there are correct tools for correct things, because the first time I tried to take one of those keepers out, if you watched any of the previous video, when I tried to take the keeper out, essentially using a hammer, a screwdriver, and a small little screwdriver thing, one flew out and hit me in the eye. I have had 0 eye hits this evening, and that is in part due to this wonderful little toy thing that I got from what should be really a sponsor of this channel, AliExpress, and I put some neodymium magnets in it, and that got those little collets, those little keepers out. A treat, using, of course, hammer. I had to hit it with hammer. All of the, I believe, exhaust side, yes, that is exhaust side, all of those valves are out. They look absolutely caked in crap. I don't know if they're savable, salvageable, or otherwise, but what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go and look at some carbon cleaner, some carb cleaner, oven cleaner, sulfuric acid. I don't know at the minute, but whatever I get, it will be incredibly cheap. Possibly buy one, get one free. And I'll see if that cleans the valves up. I'll see if they're salvageable. I mean, I reckon they are, but then again, I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. So, in the next video, I will take the rest of the valves out on the inlet side. That'll be fun. Now I've got my little tool, that'll be fantastic. I'll take those out. I'll see if I can get them cleaned up, and then get the head essentially prepped for cleaning, degunking, decarboning, and seeing how salvageable that is. What else has happened today? Of course, as I said at the beginning of the video, is this happened. Some welding out of the block. Managed to get the little galley plugs, oil galley plugs out, which are these little 16mm ball bearings. And I'd like to thank, again, exceptionally, Liam at S.w.i.f.t.s.t.u in Ely Shire, by the fens, by a field, down a muddy track in the middle of nowhere. I'd like to thank him specifically for his time, energy, and persistence, and many a broken weld in getting these things out. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute job, because YouTube has told me through editing that other people have just knocked them out. Turns out they are actually quite infuriating to get out, so thank you to him for keeping sane and not just saying, no, I refuse to do this. So thank you for that. And yes, the block is at the machine shop at the moment. That's getting a nice hot bath, and hopefully that's going to come back. I can then have a look at the bores properly, see if they need honing. I can then look at the flat surfaces and see if the head needs skimming, and all these other words, which are only just words to me at the moment, because if I'm still being completely honest, I don't really know what they mean. So that's my little rant. The project board has not been updated because it's still on the floor. There it is. But the project board will be updated fairly soon, with things like prices of the hot tanking and, well, potentially some ancillaries like carbon cleaner, oven cleaner, bin cleaner, whatever I can use to try and get the carbon off of these valves. But that's enough of a rant about me. I'm going to go, and thank you so much if you've made it to this point in the video. This has been a 3.5-minute rant, and yeah, I'm off. I want to go to bed, to be fair. Bye.